Keeping Up with the Komets is brought to you in part by Pizza Now, home of quick pizzas, starting at just $7.99.
In Kamloops, great pizza doesn't have to slow you down or break the bank. At Pizza Now, quick pizzas start at just $7.99 for cheese or pepperoni, or go for a classic Hawaiian for only $12.99. Fast, fresh, ready when you are. Locally owned and proudly serving Kamloops. Pizza Now. Quick pizza, real value. Pizza Now.
The Komets have reached the midway point of their Kamloops ball hockey season. 4 wins and 2 losses through 6 games with 6 to play. They have played their Rec A rivals, but also competitive league foes. For the first time this season, they faced a Rec B team, the Hornets, who they beat 10-2 last season. The Komets pick up where they left off last year. 47 seconds into the game, and it's Sean Janot, the Sheriff, opening the scoring. Golden opportunity for the Hornets. Stopped by Andrew Snetzinger. Minutes later, he goes to 2 Donut.
Bosa at the point, Slapper scores! The captain rips it through the 5-hole, and the Komets are up 2-0 early in the first.
It's Bosa's first goal of the 2026 campaign. He's the undisputed leader on the Komets and has been since the beginning.
Mike Bosa's played ball hockey for a long time. So long ago, he even played against his current Komets teammate Sean Janot, a blackjack at the time. After a long break from the game, he got a text a few years ago out of the blue from manager Sean Pooley to come out of retirement.
Sean just texted me and said, hey, there's a rec ball hockey league, are you interested? And my reply was, yep. It was that easy. I was sold back in. Because what had happened is I played for a lot of years, a long time, like a lot of years. Started when I was, I think, 19 and played up until I was at least 30-something years old. And what was happening is the kids were getting bigger, stronger, and I was still short and getting slower. And I was just like, man, I'm just getting outclassed out here. And I could still play, I could still keep up, but it was just becoming too much. And so I left just because it was time to go. And then when Sean told me there was a rec league and that it was intended for guys like myself.
6 years later, at age 51, Mike is still loving every minute of it, even if he can't keep up like he used to. As the captain, he's the leader of the Komets locker room, and as many viewers would know, he's the face of the show Keeping Up with the Komets.
6th year with Bosa as the captain, and he's the heart and soul of this team, and love his pregame speeches. He's very passionate about his ball hockey. He says he gets more nervous before ball hockey games than he does before ice hockey games. That's how much he loves it.
You may not know it from his age, but Bosa used to be a competitive fighter for years.
Let's welcome Mike Bosa!
Bosa did everything from Taekwondo to Jiu-Jitsu to boxing.
I started my martial arts career in Taekwondo. And from Taekwondo, as I was lucky enough to be in the martial arts world when everything kind of exploded. So I was in Taekwondo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu hit the scene, and of course everybody had to dive into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then I realized that being a Taekwondo fighter, my hands could use some work, so I delved into boxing. And then after fighting on the open karate circuit and Taekwondo circuit for a number of years, I switched to MMA, fought some amateur matches, and then I fought some pro matches.
Following his fighting career, Mike enlisted in the military at 38 years old, serving with the Rocky Mountain Rangers in Kamloops as a reservist.
I always say that I was fortunate, unfortunate that I never got to deploy. Fortunate in the sense that I never had to go be away from my family, kind of get caught up in the mix of having things happen. But unfortunate that I didn't actually get to go see and be part of any theater and be part of any action. So it was kind of like, you know, maybe if I was 20, but not when you're a married man with 2 kids at home. It's not the best to jump in.
After Bosa's goal, the Hornets had some pushback, outshooting the Komets 18-12 in the first period. They make it a 2-1 game on this goal by Colin Boissel, and they have some life. But the Komets respond.
Ball over top the net, pops out front, scores! Kathleen Cahoon puts the loose ball home, and the Komets restore their 2-goal lead.
The Komets took a 3-1 lead into the second period, and that's when they explode. Chris Pittman, behind the back, pass to Carter Grice, who finds a gap and goes off the post and in to make it a 4-1 Komets lead. The Hornets respond a minute and a half later with a goal by Derek Ehrman to stay in it. However, the Komets get the next 4 goals, including this one from Sean Thompson. T-Bone then adds an assist on another one, this time Cahoon's hat-trick goal of the night. In all, that line puts up a combined 16 points. Janot with his second before the end of the period. It was 10-3 Komets after the second. In the third, Sean Pooley puts the icing on the cake, scoring the team's 12th goal of the night. Pooley playing for the first time this season after a lengthy trip to Southeast Asia. The final, Komets 12, Hornets 4.
Hey guys, boy, it sure felt good to score some goals again. I think playing those teams that we played so far really prepared us for when we met the B Division's top teams, the Hornets. Much improved team from last year, and they showed it early on, but we were able to get ahead and stay ahead, and I think it was a fantastic game that we played tonight. And our top line, holy smokes, the two Seans and Kathleen, all over the score sheet tonight. Our Pizza Now player of the game, 3 goals at least, maybe 4 for Kathleen. Congratulations, Kathleen!
I love a hat. Mamacita. No, good game. It's nice to be back with the team and back with the line. So many people were deserving of player of the game, and Pools, you had a great bar down goal, and it was nice that we didn't take our foot off the gas and ready for the next one. There we go.
The Komets sitting in second spot after their 7th game of the year, with games in hand on their competition in the Rec A division. The Komets a point behind the Blue Devil Hornets, who beat the Honey Badgers 5-1 and then lost by a goal to the D Division North Stars later in the week. The Blues won in a shootout over new team, the Nightshade, while the Ball Hogs lost 10-5 to the Flyers before winning 11-3 over the Rec B Tigers.
Right here in the heart of Kamloops, your all-in-one hub for movement, recovery, and results. Welcome to TCSC Kamloops. With 2 state-of-the-art gyms, personalized coaching, group classes, and 6 integrated clinic spaces, we're here for every step of your journey. TCSC Kamloops. Just show up, and we'll help you take it from there.
The Komets back at it a week later with maybe their toughest stretch ever. 2 games on back-to-back nights, starting first with the reigning D Division League champs and provincial bronze medalists from 2025, the Flyers.
We have a really good chance of making it back this year, and I feel like we got some unfinished business of only getting a bronze last year, so that's the goal down there, and win it all or nothing.
The Flyers coming into their 3rd game of the year against a Rec A team, dispatching the Blues 11-3 early in the season, and more recently, the Ball Hogs 10-5.
I think playing the rec teams is an awesome idea because it just gives it a chance for the competitive teams to play rec and see how those guys are, and also the rec guys come up and get a good feel for competitive and see if they want to eventually move up. And it's really cool to come back and play against some guys I used to play with a long time ago, and it's just good to see the familiar faces again. So I'm really excited about this game, and it's been on my calendar since the start of the season.
With games on consecutive nights, the Komets' strategy was just testing the waters early and seeing how it went. Well, the Flyers were on them right off the face-off.
Ball up in the air, batted away, but it comes back round. Scores Jonathan Ward with the opener. Just 58 seconds in, Flyers 1-0.
But the Komets responded 1:18 later on their first shot of the game.
Putnam back to the point, shot scores. It's in past Chatterley. Janot was in front, but it goes to Jeff Putnam, and the Komets have tied it just like that.
Despite being heavily outshot, 18-3, in the first period, it stays tied through much of the opening frame. The Flyers dominating play, then get one in the dying seconds of the first.
Grady Guido around the net to Seaman scores. Top shelf with just 16 seconds left to play. Klassen may have screened Snettinger on that one. It hurts. It's 2-1.
The Komets hanging in there against the young and fast Flyers. 2-1 after the first. In the second, much of the same. The Komets hanging on, but the Flyers generating all the chances. The Flyers add another 3 in the middle frame and had a 5-1 lead after 2. Sean Chatterley not tested much at all, facing 6 shots all game, while Andrew Snetzinger keeping the score reasonable with 5 allowed on 33 shots through the second. This Craig Calder hit on Flyers captain Brad Boudreau was the Komets' biggest highlight of the night. Calder goes to the box and the Flyers cash in. Ward scores on the bounce off the end wall and it was 6-1. The Flyers would add 4 more in the third. The Komets give up the most goals in franchise history in a 10-1 loss.
Again, guys, it's a D division team. They're good. You could see it out there. Young, fast, speedy, annoying, right? They're always on you. There's 2 guys on you. They're just, their youth was their skills tonight. Okay, another franchise first. We've got double digits on us tonight. But a reminder that the 2 franchise firsts we have been against 2 very good D division teams. Okay, so that's the good thing. All right, so we're still competing well against the A-level rec teams. Okay, brings us to player of the game. It was a tough one tonight just because we had a lot going on out there. However, one guy did shine a little bit more, and that was going to be the Pizza Now player of the game is Kyle.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, tough loss, short memory, big game tomorrow night. Hopefully they're not as young and fast and handsome as this team, but anyways, we'll put up a good fight tomorrow. Good job, guys.
The tail end of a back-to-back on a Wednesday evening at Mack Island for the Komets, and while they were going from a D division team to a Rec B team, they would face a tough test by one of the league's newest teams, the Nightshade, which was put together in the offseason by longtime Kamloops ball hockey player David Payne.
I don't know if we belong in the A division, and we're going to find out tonight. We get to play a really good team. The Komets have been around a little bit longer than we have, and we're just the new guys trying to prove ourselves to the good teams out there that we belong with them. We got a good mix of young and old. Some people never played ball hockey before, and some people that have played some good hockey before. So it's a nice mix of a little bit of both.
One of those guys that has played good hockey before is former Blazers captain Jermaine "The Train" Lowen, who retired from professional hockey last year and is only playing in his second ever game in the Kamloops Ball Hockey League.
Everyone makes me work hard. I was sweating. Yeah, my first game 2 weeks ago, my legs were pretty sore. The calves were burning. I went to work. I was like, oh man, I've been out it for a year, retired.
Jermaine is still adjusting going from the ice to the floor.
No glide probably is one of the hardest things, and then probably just, it's like that line that floats, it's a little bit different, the blue line.
Right.
Yeah, so that's a little different than hockey where you know the line won't move.
And Jermaine puts his stamp on the game right away.
Ball turned over by the Komets. Lowen's got a shot, scores a bullet from Jermaine "The Train" Lowen, and the Nightshade opened the scoring just a minute in.
Both teams playing with pace in an evenly matched game. Mike Bosa's shot just misses the target. The Komets with some pressure around the Nightshade goal, but it stays 1-0 Nightshade after the first. In the second, the Nightshade get a glorious chance to go up by 2, but Andrew Snetzinger turns it aside. At the other end, Kathleen Cahoon just misses an open net. After all that pressure, the Komets get even.
Cusick's shot deflected, scores! The ball just sitting there for Sean Janot, who puts it home for the Komets. It's 1-1.
But a minute later, the Komets take a penalty, and with Bosa in the box, the Nightshade retake the lead. Shot from the point, the ball is loose, and David Payne puts it in to make it 2-1. Late stages of the second, more pressure from the Komets, and Janot is that close to getting his second goal of the period. 2-1 Nightshade going to the third. The Komets down, but confident they can get back in it, only down a goal. A minute in, Chris Pittman pulls the Komets even again at 2. The Nightshade, with a pushback after giving up the goal, putting pressure in the offensive zone and creating some chances. They then retake the lead.
Jacob Bigham comes in from the point, shot, rebound, back of the net. A great move from Jake Barron. And for the third time tonight, the Nightshade take the lead.
17 seconds later, Samir Fest gets behind the Komets D and puts it post and in. And just like that, the Nightshade have a 4-2 lead midway through the third period. The Komets have their work cut out for them to get back in it, but they slowly do.
T-Bone has it in the slot, fakes the shot, back to Gino, scores! Sean Janot with another for the Komets. It's a 1-goal game.
That line stays out there and strikes seconds later, as Sean Thompson rips one past Victor Church, and this game is tied up. Then with 6 minutes left, the Nightshade take its second too-many-men penalty of the game. On the power play, Craig Calder with some yeoman's work down low to fight for the ball, and he later gets rewarded.
Shot for the point, ball loose out front, poked at a couple of times. Where is it? Scores! It's in! I think Calder got it, and the Komets are ahead 5-4 with 5 minutes left to play.
Calder then nearly sets one up as Farrow is stopped by Church. The Nightshade call a timeout late, looking for the equalizer. The Komets trying to preserve the comeback win. Nightshade net empty for the extra attacker. They get a glorious chance in the dying seconds, but Wesley Berman can't find the back of the net. The Komets hang on for a 5-4 win in a very tightly contested game between two good teams.
Great win tonight. I know we got behind the 8 ball there in the third, but we answered right away and got those 3 goals real quick. So kudos to you guys. A lot better game than last night, a lot more fun than last night. Good to get the win. That was huge for us. So the Pizza Now player of the game, one of the finest human beings on the planet, Mike Boza.
I don't know, all-around good game there tonight. We pulled it out in the end, won, which is good, but there's a bit of a sad story to this one, is that my last 50-30 broke. So I don't know what to do. I might get a new one or go with a one-piece. Okay, all right. The 50-30s will live on. Anyways, good job, boys, girls. We'll see you next week.
With the win, the Komets nudge up closer to BDH for first place, a point behind with a game in hand on all the Rec A teams. The Ball Hogs taking out the Honey Badgers 10-3 to pull into a tie for third with the Blues, who beat the Tigers 8-4.